I'd like to introduce you to my new book, How to Click: The Art of Dating with Confidence. It's a book that I wrote as someone who, back in the day when I was dating, really didn't enjoy the experience much at all, on most occasions. And I find when I listen to people who are going through that, the same is very often true for them. And there seems to be a great kind of competition within dating these days about who you need to be to meet the right person. The need to project who you think the other person wants to fall in love with. And I think that's a shame, because if you're looking for true love, then clearly the person who you meet needs to meet the real you. And that's really what this book is about. It's divided into two parts. The first is to look at yourself and to give you tools that will enable you to relax, to let go of your anxiety about dating, to build your confidence in being yourself, and to be able to do specific things at various points during the day that can make sure that you're in the best possible place to just be yourself. I do have this saying that there's no more fun to be had than just being you. And I think if you can bring that into the date, then there's the best chance that the person you meet can see in you what it is that they could love. And you could do the same for them. That's where you're going to meet your soulmate, not by two people trying to be on their best behaviour or trying to be the best version of them or whatever else you think somebody else might be looking for. To simplify things and just be confident that you are the right person to meet the right person for you. And the second half of the book picks up on what I wrote about in my previous book, Lovebirds. Now, Lovebirds was about people in relationships, people who love each other but are finding it difficult to get on. And it clearly left, or it needed a prequel, really, where for people who haven't yet met that person, how could they use the same tools to enable them to meet a lovemate? And so I'm talking about differences. Things about the way that you see the world, things the way that other people see the world that are different to yours, and how those differences can often get in the way of good communication, they can get in the way of intimacy, and they can be the reason why relationships either break down or never get started properly in the first place. And so it gives you a great power, first in understanding yourself and why you like things the way you do, and to be able to identify differences in people that explain why they might not necessarily see the world in the same way. By understanding that, you then have a greater power to be able to be adaptive in situations and see beyond those differences to the person who is there. These differences should not stop you from falling in love, and actually they can be a source of strength. So my hope is that in 2015, people reading this book are going to actually find what maybe has so far eluded them. That there is someone out there that they can truly love and who can truly love them just for being you. And I do hope that by reading it, that's what you get.